Greetings, gang. Daryl here from Gazey Fitness, and today's topic is going to be client compliance. And what do I mean by that? Well, as coaches, when we put together your nutrition programs, hydration recommendations, training and exercise programs, cardio programs, there is, believe it or not, a certain expectation that you are going to be able to follow the program as expressed. Again, as coaches, we are assuming that you are following these things to the letter, unless we hear otherwise, because we base the changes to your program, whether we're decreasing food or increasing activity or changing things around, based on your progress and your check-ins, which are your responsibility to do, by the way. We will chase people a little bit, but not too much. It's not our job as coaches to continuously chase you down to get the information that we need from you in order to progress your program. Remember, you're the one that reached out to us for the guidance and for the assistance and for helping you reach your goals. So there is an expectation on our part that you are going to live up to your end of the bargain. So when it comes to success in the program, there are more than one ways to skin the cat. And what I mean by that is that we have different ways of achieving the same goal. Essentially, they are going to be roughly similar as far as creating a calorie deficit and recommending a certain training program or style of training and cardiovascular work. So if we are assuming that you are following everything as planned and you are not making the progress that we feel you should be making, when it comes to weight loss, we're looking at about as much as 1% of total body weight lost per week. So if you weigh 200 pounds, then we should be hoping to lose, between 1 to 2 pounds per week. It's not always linear, but on average, that is what we are looking for. So if you are not getting this progress, because we do have an app that tracks and graphs these things for us, so as coaches, we can look at them to see if we're on track on average with where we should be in accordance with where we're at in the program. Again, assuming that you are doing everything 100% as specified, then we may in fact make changes when changes aren't required. And what happens is we are slowly painting ourselves into a corner, perhaps, by adding cardio that might not be needed or subtracting calories that may not need to be subtracted, and we do not want to do that. So there is an expectation of honesty on your part. Don't worry about, we're going to be upset that you did this or you didn't do this or you ate this or you didn't eat this. What we don't want to have to do is continuously harp on the same topics over and over again. You've got to get the meals. You've got to get the exercise. If you don't do these things, it's on you. We can't want these results more than you do. We can't chase you down to the ends of the earth to get you to do the things that you should be doing. And remembering full well that the lifestyle that you have been leading is what caused the problem in the first place. So of course there's going to be expectation of change, and you're going to have to make some accommodations. It's going to require additional time, additional effort, additional money. We are basing these things on you getting the best result possible. Does it sometimes require nutritional supplements? Yeah, obviously, if we feel that they would help and progress you at perhaps a faster rate or make life a little bit easier for you, then of course we are going to recommend them. Personally, we recommend the ANS Performance line, very good quality line of products, because they do extend 20% off to our clients and anyone who uses our code at the checkout, which I will put in the link below so you have it. Feel free to use it. Thanks again for subscribing to our channel, for sharing, for asking the questions that you've asked, and of course for hiring us to do online coaching. I do have some very exciting news that I'm going to kind of let you in on a bit right now until it gets finalized. As many or some of you, or maybe none of you know, I've been on hormone replacement therapy for about the last 8 or 9 years, for quite some time. I'm 50, I'll be 56 years old in a couple of months. And I take testosterone amongst some other compounds in order to perform and function my best. It was a life-changing decision for me, life-altering decision, and I do not regret it in the least. So I have partnered up with our clinician in Toronto, who is available to do Zoom consultations all across Canada and optimize your hormones and assist with medically supervised weight loss. So many of you have heard about the GLP-1s, Ozempic, semaglutide. What else do we have? Mounjaro. There are some other ones as well, tirzepatide. Though they are fantastic compounds that assist with weight loss, that could be a great adjunctive therapy to our weight loss programs. So if that's something that you wish to consider, and also for males, for proper hormonal health when it comes to testosterone, as those numbers tend to tank out as we get a little bit older, in the 40 plus range. Recovery isn't quite as good. Weight training is not quite as successful as it once was, and our ability to gain muscle and to lose fat becomes somewhat compromised for many of us. So it's nice to be firing on all cylinders and optimizing your performance and your fat loss. And we would take care of the coaching nutrition part, and our clinician would take care of the hormonal adjustments and all the associated lab work, blood work that goes along with it. So if that is something that you are interested in, and you live in Canada, because that's where she is entitled to practice all across Canada, the appointments are not in person. They are done over the internet, over a Zoom interview. It's quite extensive, the amount of blood work that she does involve. And it's a very intensive look at what's going on internally. So it's a great place to see where, if any, you can optimize and benefit additionally from your weight loss or fitness programs. So drop me a comment if you're interested, or visit our website, GAZEYFITNESS.com. I'm going to be posting that information up on there. We're just kind of in the final phases of finalizing all the nitty-gritty details of that. But if you're interested in starting sooner than later, we'll definitely get you on the list. It's a pretty quick turnaround process because there's no physical appointment. They send you the lab work and all the paperwork via email, and then you just attend your local lab repository and do the blood work there where you were, whether it be Life Labs or Dynacare or any of the other different provinces have different clinics that do the lab work. So reach out. Thanks very much for watching, and if you're not being compliant with your program, make sure you let your coach know so they don't go adjusting things unnecessarily. Thanks very much for watching. Appreciate all of you. GAZEYFITNESS.com for coaching, ANSperformance.com for nutritional supplements. Code is GAZEY for the 20% off. And that's it for now. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.